It's 2020. It's a whole new decade. Let's talk about goal setting. So you might have some big goals. Last year, you probably had some big goals too. But in this video, I'm gonna show you how to unravel those goals. So I'm a real estate agent. I'm also a team leader. So I help real estate agents on my team have massive success. And what I wanna do is I wanna go over real estate goals. So this is gonna show you how to break down your goals into something much more manageable. That way you can track your progress every single month. And at the end of the year, you won't be saying, hey, what happened? I completely missed my goal. So in this video, you're gonna learn how to track the goal, how to set the goal, and how to hit the goal, which is the most important thing. Real estate agents, let's talk about goal setting in 2020. So many real estate agents, they set goals, they get excited, and then they fast forward to the end of the year, December of the next year, and they find that they missed the goal completely. But what I want to do in this video is I want to back into some of the numbers. So in this example, I'm going to use someone that's trying to hit the goal of 20 sales per year. Now, that's a pretty respectable goal. As a real estate agent, if you're in a fair price market, that could be over 6 figures per year for you. So it's a good goal to hit. Many agents want to hit 20 deals per year, and it's not so far out of reach that it's unrealistic. With that being said, I want to let you know that if you are already doing 20 and you just want to increase, you can always tweak these numbers. This is just an example to show you the mindset that you need to develop to track your numbers and do real estate math so that you actually hit your real estate goals this year and the years going forward. So I'm a real estate team leader. I go over this stuff weekly with the agents on my team. And this is what we like to call a productivity tracker. It's an activity log. So what we do is we track our calls every single day and we track our progress every single day. And then what we can do is we can actually come up with metrics to see how our conversion rate is, how many dials we need to actually make to get a conversation, how many conversations we need to have to actually set an appointment, and then how many appointments we have to set to actually get a sale. And by using those metrics, you can scale that up and see how many dials, how many calls you need to make per week, per month, and per year to hit your annual goal. So many people say that real estate is totally unpredictable. They think that, it comes in ebbs and flows. And in some sense, that can be true. I've had months where I've made tons of money, other months where I've made no money. But if you start tracking your calls daily and you start doing activity on a consistent basis, you're gonna iron that out. And it's gonna be a lot less unpredictable for you because the numbers tell the story. So I'm gonna show you how this works right now. It's really exciting and I think you're gonna really enjoy it. Okay, so let's dive into some of these metrics. So we have dials, we have texts, we have combos, and we have appointments set. Here's how this works. Say you make 150 dials per day. You make 40 texts, 20 conversations, and you set 1 appointment. Well, that math tells us a lot of things. That uncovers a lot of things. And if you do it over a span of a month or even a year, you're gonna find out things about you and your business that can change everything. And as you get more skilled as a real estate agent and you get better on the phone, these numbers are gonna change and they're gonna get better. And you're gonna have to do less work to get the same result. So check this out. 150 dials, 20 conversations, 1 appointment set. What that tells me is 5% of the conversations I have turn into appointments. Now, the next metric you have to figure out is how many appointments you need, or buyer consultations or seller consultations you need to get a sale. Let's just use this example and say you need 5 appointments to get 1 sale. So what does that tell us? That tells us 100 conversations equals a sale, okay? So every time you go make 100 real estate conversations, as long as you're using that same script at that same skill level, chances are it's gonna develop into a sale in 5 real estate appointments. Now, how cool is that? See, that makes real estate so much less unpredictable. So now let's scale that up even further. If 100 conversations equals 1 sale. If we want to do 20 deals per year, how many conversations do we need to have throughout that entire year? The answer is 2,000 conversations equals 20 real estate deals. And how many dials do we need to make? Well, here's the thing. 750 dials equals 1 deal in this example based on this agent's performance, and 15,000 dials equals 20 deals. Now, don't get overwhelmed by this because I'm going to break it down and show you exactly what you need to be doing each and every single month and each and every single week. But don't go and get overwhelmed by this. 15,000 dials sounds unrealistic and unattainable, but I'm going to show you exactly how that's false. If you're working every day, or even if you're working 5 or 6 days a week, this is totally realistic. If you put in the work in, you're going to get the result. So check this out. If you want to hit these numbers and you want to do 2,000 conversations, you need to only have 166 conversations per month. That's only 41 real estate conversations per week. You can do that. That's realistic. But guess what? If you're not tracking these numbers, chances are you're not doing these numbers. So you're not seeing these results. And that's the biggest takeaway here. If you do the numbers and you do the math, you can see exactly what's going to go on. And real estate is entirely predictable. And that helps you set goals, that helps you achieve goals, and that helps you stay motivated. Because if you set a goal of 20 and you only hit 9, but you don't know why that happened, then you can't do anything to fix it. But if you you set a goal of 20 and you hit 20 and you matched all these metrics, then you know how that happened, why that happened. So next year, if you want to increase your sales, all you have to do is ramp up these numbers. So real estate becomes super predictable and super enjoyable because you're actually smashing your goals. Now, one thing I can say about this, and one thing that might surprise you, is when you start tracking this every day, it's going to do 2 different things for you. The first thing is it's going to wake you up in most cases and show you how much you're actually not working. Because I remember when I first started doing this, I would go back for my weekly check and see how many dials and calls and conversations I had. And I was like, wait, what did I do all week? I only made 100 conversations? What did I do the rest of the week? So that's going to be shocking to you. You might not even realize that you're not doing enough. You're not having enough real estate conversations, which equals to real estate income for us as real estate agents. The next thing that it's going to do for you is it's actually going to show you your skill level. So as you track this, you're going to be able to see what your conversion rate is. And as you implement new scripts and new tools and new ways to have conversations about real estate, you're going to see what works and what doesn't work based on these numbers. And that's going to be really good for you because you can basically test what works and what doesn't work. And whatever's working, you can hold on to that. Whatever's not working, you can throw it away quick, easy, simple, and you can get back on track. So track these numbers. And I'm telling you, it sounds like a big pain in the butt to start tracking all this stuff. But at the end of the day, after you make 300 or 400 phone calls and you have 39 to 40, 50, 60 conversations, and you put that down in your chart and your activity log, and you see that thing building up and you're heading towards your goal, it gets really enjoyable. It makes you feel like you accomplished something. Even if you got no sales that day, even if you got no appointment set, the fact that you actually did the work, you put the effort in, and you can see that building up on your activity tracker throughout your yearly activity is really important. And if you're on a real estate team or you have a real estate team, I highly suggest that you implement this into your business because it will show you all the key metrics you need to know to coach your agents and help them have much more success. So I hope this video helps you hit all of your real estate goals in 2020. I hope it helps you get to the next level in your real estate business. And I hope it uncovers some of the blind spots that you may have had in your goals set for this year. And I hope it helps you actually hit those goals going into the next year. So any questions you have on this, definitely drop them in the comment section below. I'd love to chat and see how I can help you hit your real estate goals. So if you like this kind of content on real estate, personal finance, and entrepreneurship, definitely like the video, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Thanks so much. You have an awesome day.